What is the simulation hypothesis? Welcome to Uncovering the Truth about Conspiracy Theories. Check out Ford and myself on the last Thursday of every month. We discuss these topics and more, live 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Are you living in a matrix? Is it possible? Is there proof? But first, you're watching a Yankees Outdoor Adventures production in affiliation with Hiking Deep, and a great big thank you to Hupple's Cat EPL for your suggestion.
You take the blue pill.
And you can just click away and go watch a fluffy kitty cat video.
You take the red pill.
And stick around and we'll see if we can uncover the truth of this conspiracy theory. Simulation hypothesis, simulation theory, the matrix theory, whatever you may want to call it, there's a lot of different terms for it. In short, the explanation is it's the theory that the universe and the world and everything is a simulation. There are a few different takes on this theory. Many different aspects of the theory have been debuted in comic books, sci-fi movies, and science fiction literature. And some believe that humanity is real, but everything else around us is some type of simulation. Kind of like a holodeck on the Starship Enterprise.
End programming.
A different take would be in the movie Tron. A life alien to us lived inside the circuit boards of a computer. And of course, another take on it would be one of my favorites, The Matrix. It describes a prison race of humans who unknowingly live inside a computer simulation program. Actually, the sci-fi movie, The Matrix, did a really good job at explaining how such a thing could be possible. In fact, let me get Morpheus to give me a hand explaining if it could be real. But first, a Morpheus type setting. That's better. And I believe you know Morpheus. Morpheus? Thanks for being here, Morpheus. Really what I need from you is just to give me a quick explanation. Is this theory real?
What is real? How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain.
And in that statement, Morpheus is 100% correct. Our brain does have the ability to experience things without even opening our eyes. In fact, most of us have experienced this in dreams. When you have a dream and it seems real, you can smell, you can taste, you can feel, but when you wake up, you realize it wasn't real at all. Now that was only a few concepts in this theory. There's actually a lot of them. It all depends on who you ask and what their belief is on what direction it'll go. To share another one with you, I invited my brother Ford from our monthly show, Uncovering the Truth about Conspiracy Theories. And he's here tonight to tell you yet another concept.
During my research for the upcoming show on simulated reality, I came across a book. The book is entitled The Illusion of Reality. It's written by Professor Jim Al-Khalali. Professor Khalali's expertise is the atom. During my research, I had an epiphany. And Dr. Khalali writes that nothing is as we see it. Nothing is as we perceive it. Everything around us is made up of atoms, especially living things. And all these atoms are constantly doing or moving, and they move to a certain harmonics. They move to a certain vibration. And a disruption in these harmonics can change what we see, can change our complete perception. For example, if we look out at the cosmos, and we've never seen the cosmos, would we perceive the cosmos as even being there? So it's all about perception. But one thing that I realized in my studies and my research is that it all hinges on one thing, and that's code. Everything that lives has a certain code. It's a genetic code. And so the code goes back into the simulated reality, which is everything is constructed of code. In fact, we are nothing more than a sim. So, if the illusion of reality is true, then we are in fact made up of code, and therefore we may be in fact a simulated reality.
Thank you, Ford. And everyone, remember, join us the last Thursday of every month, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. This month, we'll be talking about this topic, the Matrix, the simulation theory. Just follow the slide card at the top of the screen. If you got there early, set the reminder. If you got there late, watch the replay. So what do you think? Could the world be a simulation? Is it possible we're all inside of a video game? You may be surprised to know that the scientific community is at a split on whether or not this concept is believed. In fact, here's what Elon Musk has to say about it.
40 years ago, we had Pong, like two rectangles and a dot. 40 years later, we have photorealistic 3D simulations with millions of people playing simultaneously, and it's getting better every year. And soon we'll have virtual reality, augmented reality. If you assume any rate of improvement at all, then the games will become indistinguishable from reality.
Elon Musk isn't alone in his concepts of the simulation hypothesis. In fact, there's other scientists who try to confirm the theory, like Nick Bostrom and Neil Tyson. By this point in the video, I know what you're thinking.
Why, oh why didn't I take the blue pill?
And what does this all mean? Is the hypothesis real? Can it be proved? Tune in October 29th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time as Ford and myself uncover the truth of this conspiracy theory.